I can say that neither me or Sophie were friends of KP. I know it's not the biggest problem, but it is an example of misinformation Saber puts out there. He also subtly defends Griffin again in his video. The bigger rebuttal will come soon. I think a lot of people who have been aggressively demanding no one condemn Saber without more proof are now taking his word without any. He did not address the allegations, aside from saying they were fake. All it takes for his response to be made null and void is one thing. Give me a few hours. If nothing happens, hate me all you want.
It's so over. Don't even know what to do. Good morning, everyone. After Saberspark's recent response, the tides of the allegation has now shifted to on his side, since now people have finally realized, hey, wait a second, where is the proof? I highly recommend his response, as he did a pretty effective breakdown of the malicious nature of the people behind this, like KP and Brony Fandont. Speaking of Brony Fandont, they are the subject of today's video, since now they have gone into fortress mode. Even after nearly a full day of the video coming out, they still haven't posted any evidence of the allegations, and have just been like, guys, just give me a second, please, I beg of you, I will have the evidence in 1 hour, just wait guys, please. Like, I'm not even kidding, look at these goddamn tweets. Right, so the first tweet I saw them make right after the response drop was this one from 16 hours ago, and the only thing they said was, wait a few hours, maybe less. Okay, that's a bit suspicious. And bro, even immediately, people started cooking them. You're cooked, it's just that simple. Probably best if you just stay off Twitter until the heat dies down, rather than just having hear a sob story and have to jump on people for saying, I told you so. The victim card is gonna go hard there, tisk, you're jumping the gun or whatever. Also, I like that, the second that some evidence, a response comes out, right, they spend it being like, guys, please wait. It's like that fucking panel of Invincible. Let me pull it up, it's really funny. Give me a second, it's super funny. Like, they're begging so much, because they have no evidence, they just need some more time. Invincible Mark, please stop. Well, come on, let me pull up a second. This one, this is them right now. Please just stop. Because, if they had some evidence, they'd post it right now, right here, right now, but they don't. Was it one more saying, yeah, no one's gonna wait for you, whatever you got fucked up. I saw more highly of you. What the fuck is it? Whatever. People saw more highly of you, and in return, you threw someone under the bus, and when you're just as responsible. I was saying they mean a KP, potentially. I'm not the one throwing people under the bus. Yes, you are. You literally threw KP on the bus after the video was made. That's not what happened. Oh, I'm not clicking on that. Fuck that. What was even the point of this? Just wait a few hours. Garbage. I'm still willing to listen to the victim, but you platform a scumbag like KP and have torpedoed the victim's credibility because you wanted to be the main character. Now, a lot of people, okay, like, let's talk about this real quick, right? Because I'm a commentary channel, I always have to be open to, to both possibilities. In my last video, maybe I jumped to a conclusion way too hard. Be like, oh, I believe Saberspark way more. Because when you have a battle, right, and neither of them have any evidence, you can't really pick a side. So maybe potentially, a 0.0001 chance that, Brony has some evidence. But bro, this has been going on for a week. For a fucking week. If you have some evidence, post it now. Don't give me all this shit. Like, a good example, right, would be like Alice has, the accuser, the ex-girlfriend of I'm Alex. The second he made a response, she dumped a fucking 750-page document on him and all his lies with all the archived footage or archived evidence, of the DMs, all the receipts, all that shit, right? But with them, what's the immediate response? Guys, just wait a bit. Oh my, and it's so pathetic as well. Like, let me show you. Because after this tweet, right, let me go go back up. They just say, I'm documenting your responses. So in this very critical hour, right, where people start people starting to jump the ship, what they're saying is that, guys, don't be too quick to make reactions, right? Because I will archive this. Like, they literally, look at this shit, blow me. I've documented it. What a waste of fucking time. Okay, let's be super charitable, right? Let's say this victim does exist, and she got assaulted. Her allegation, her testimony is, down the fucking water, because this moron, Brony Fandont, has no idea how to handle this at all. I mean, they were decent, okay, big were decent, before, with Gabriel Brown stuff, but in one instance, my god, I was I'm not sure what you believe, right? I'm not sure if there's an actual victim out there, an actual accuser, or if they just pulled this out of their ass. I think either way, it just shows that like somebody here is lying, okay? Either Brony Fandont is making up this, imaginary victim, or the girl herself back from the convention is lying about what happened, potentially. But either way, I have no idea, because there's no fucking evidence. I don't even understand how you saying documenting our responses even helps, question mark, question mark, question mark. People need to understand that they are reactionary and unreasonable. Bro, we're fucking unreasonable? Fuck off. I don't want anyone being able to delete these posts and pretend they didn't make them. Who cares if, I'm sorry, people are abandoning you, right? Like in the future, right? People aren't gonna believe you because you're a moron, and all you care about right now is, people being held to standards. Fuck, what a stutter. Like that's just embarrassing to you. My God, what we have after that? Like bear in mind, this is breaking out exactly as the response dropped literally then. Bro, this one is so pathetic. Let me read as well. Yeah, like this one's just pinned, from the Black Griffin allegations, whatever. But this one, bro, this fucking tweet and the replies under it blew my mind how pathetic it is. I really believe deep down, like this was the one that made me believe 100% or 99% that either Brony or the victim is entirely lying. Like look at this, peep this real quick. I can say that neither me or Sophie were friends of KP. I know it's not the biggest problem, but it's an example of misinformation Saber puts out there. He also subtly defends Black Griffin again in his video. The bigger rebuttal will come soon. Okay, so the second that the response video came out, the first thing they go after is that, Saberspark, you're lying. Me and KP weren't friends. I mean, like, I think he's saying like more clearly the collaborators, which you clearly fucking were. Because like when those allegations came out, right, you promoting her video, as like the main source of info. So you definitely were buddy. Now maybe not buddy, but definitely working together. You liar. And again, to like really sidestep from it, they go after him defending Black Griffin, which he did in the video. I will admit that. But what a very minor point. Like your credibility is on the line, and the biggest thing you go after is a tiny point, a tiny small fry. To be like, look again, he did it again. Look, he's defending Black Griffin. How dare he? Like, there are bigger issues at hand, just saying. I think a lot of people have been aggressively demanding no one condemn Saber without more proof, and now taking his word without any. Yeah, that's another thing as well, They're being like, oh my God, they believe in Saberspark with no evidence, when you yourself had no evidence, of course. Like, this is complete he said, she said, but that's absolutely fine, right? If Saberspark said that this didn't happen, I believe him, right? Because you're on your side, you also have no evidence. So, like, why would I join your side? Oh, believe the victim, every time. Like, fuck off. Give me, bro, this part. So, all it takes for a response to be made null and void is one thing. Oh, yeah, really? What's the one thing? The tiny bit of evidence that you don't have. Give me a few hours. If nothing happens, hate me all you want. Okay, guys, let's think about it for a second, right? If you really believe someone's, being entirely truthful, why would they ever entertain the possibility of them being wrong? Guys, I swear, this did happen, but if it didn't, you could hate me. Like, if someone really believed, what they're saying, and something did happen, they would never, say the possible chance of it going wrong. Like, no, they would stick by their word and, just do it. And furthermore, they would post the fucking evidence from day one, not after a week. That is so pathetic. And like this person, Brony Fandont, they're decent, with giving out evidence. Like previously, like not in this situation, right? But in previous instances, or like Black Griffin, they post like all the evidence, from like previous tweets and DeviantArt. Like they had all that stuff, archived. Good on them. So like this is like more evidence that, they know how to handle it properly, but they can't do it right now because it's all bullshit, either from them or from the victim. Both ways. I've said all I can for now. In a few hours, what I can now. Wait, what? I've said all I can for now. In a few hours, what I can't now. Huh? I have never accused anyone on this account who didn't deserve to be. Okay, whatever. I mean, there is quite a big bit of bias against you. Within you, sorry. Hey man, it's been a few hours. Where's the rebuttal? Oh my God. It's not up to me when it gets posted, because I know people will assume, no, this is not a KP scheduling situation. So I'm guessing the hypothetical victim is going to come out with the evidence, whatever. Give me... Oh, wait, there's more replies? No. Oh, do you have any idea how much longer it'll be? I'm asking legitimately. If there's one thing you can trust me about, it should be that I'm the person who wants it out fast the most. Okay, like not even like just a non-answer. Do you know when it will be out? I don't know, but it will be out very quickly. Give me a few hours, bro. This is not how you drop a response to criticisms against you. Saber had you drop this hit on the first and took the time to get the response over the course of nearly 2 weeks. You want people to generally believe you. Don't rush out a response. I'm not. This was already coming. It was coming today. Completely unrelated to Saber posting. Oh, that is such no. Fuck you. Okay, so just by coincidence, right? You're gonna make a response. But Saberspark made his own one first. That's such bullshit. No, like the coincidence is so much. Because once again, why would you wait, almost like 2 weeks to post, the evidence from the victim? Or whatever you make up on a Photoshop. It was so funny. These allegations, it's so fucking moronic, dude. These allegations came from one single testimony with no evidence. Like, bro, this story is so fucking dumb that people made a document being like, guys, I think the victim is Emmy Jones, that random fucking Sonic fan on Twitter that barely anyone knows at all. Like, it's this fucking moronic that people have to make a game theory on who the victim is. It's that moronic. You chose to side with the YouTuber who's friends with a Brony that essayed. Oh, what? Literally just watched his response and it was such a nothing burger. He says, oh my god. He said it's all fake. He brings no solid evidence. Oh my god. These people are actually so dumb. Fuck you. Yeah, see, thank you. How can you prove a negative? Oh, God bless you. I'll keep on reading, whatever. He says it's all fake. He brings no evidence to help in solidifying his words. Also, the fact he brought up Black Griffin for a few seconds and then decided to talk about him is all I need to hear. Bro, I saw this, in my video, and some of the guys' video were like, oh my, how dare we respond to the allegations and now bring up Black Griffin? Okay, I think he should talk about that, right? But not in his video, not in his fucking response. Because he's being torn down, burned down, fucking fucked in the ass over the allegations. Why would he bring up like a very minor issue, being Black Griffin? Like, for all I know, right? For all I know, like, he would have abandoned, his defense or for him. Potentially, it's quite old actually. Not even kidding. What do we have? How can you prove a negative? Oh, you're fucking. What proof are you looking for to show he's in a pedo? Literally all. Nobody was calling him a pedo, but literally all you can say is that's false. And the focus was on Black Griffin. It was on his allegations. They fucking, bro, they ratioed them, thank God. You're right. Well, the main focus was on his personal accusations. The fact he also plays a part in Griffin's situation, in my opinion, is something he should have also mentioned. No, I don't give a fuck. Given that he was personally at the wedding and has been blocking any and all. Comments, oh fuck, this is such bullshit what they have. Nothing. Oh, what a nothing response. So worthless. It's so funny how he shows Black Griffin. Oh my god, this is so moronic, dude. Like, just complete guilt by association. It's so moronic. Again, I don't want to defend Saber's defense on him. Or, like, I wouldn't touch Gabriel Brown with fucking a 10-foot long pole. However, I don't give a shit, in his allegations, if he defended him or not. Like, I don't believe, him defending Black Griffin would have, substantiate allegations, that he essayed a girl back in 2012, 2013. That's moronic. Well, what an awful line of logic. I'm not even kidding. Oh boy. Don't worry, everybody. It's coming. He just has to ask a few he just has to ask a few artists first for porn drawings or underage characters as they fail to... Oh my god, what? What the fuck? I think they're making fun of Brony Fandont, for commissioning art, whatever. That's fucking... Oh my, that's disgusting. Right, what do we have? I think I'll read a couple more. Everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty. If people doubt the victims or are convinced about Saber, you're the one who fucked up. True that. Apologize to the alleged victim, scare a lawyer, stay off Twitter for a few weeks. I haven't been proven guilty. Moronic take. Cannot tell if this is genuine stupidity or intentionally missing the point. I'm leaning towards the idea is a good mix of both. What did Saber say that proves I've lied? What did he say that proves I'm even untrustworthy? Go on. Again, I hate repeating myself, but this story is so dumb. I feel like a broken record. Number one, right? You haven't posted any evidence after 2 weeks, and you really believed, right, that testimony was enough. And also, you've shown clear bias against them, and that's fine, whatever. But when you have no evidence at all, and as Saberspark broke down, when you're peddling allegations, and we have an actual history of your bias against them, then I'm sorry, but we can feel a vendetta that you have for him. That's it. Right, let me see if we have any more tweets after this. That's not really it. Nothing. Oh, bro, this was so goddamn funny. Ad Grok explained this thread in Fortnite terms. Okay, I don't mind I like AI because, in stuff like this, it's so fucking funny. Imagine this drama as a Fortnite match. Brony Fandont and Sophie are players clarifying they're not on KP squad, distancing themselves from a teammate. Saberspark is like a player giving false map markers, accused of spreading misinformation and defending Black Griffin. Griffin's a player hit with... what the fuck? Cheating claims like grooming, though his wife defends him as a teammate. Brony Fandont's prepping a big counterattack to expose the truth. Still, allegations against Griffin, like grooming, are backed by victims, but his wife says the relationship was consensual. It's like a complex issue with credible claims on both sides, so approach it with empathy. Okay, it wasn't that good, for a Fortnite definition, whatever. Okay, but once again, I'm gonna be very charitable, right? Because so far in this battle, in this war, we have no evidence at all. If Brony Fandont has some actual, good evidence, some substantial stuff from the victim, the alleged victim, then that would be decent. Once again, I find that very hard to believe because if they had, with these kind of people, right, with vigilantes on Twitter, if they had a shroud of evidence, right, they would post it immediately, right then and there, non-fucking stop, and they would die on the hill for it. But so far, all we have is one single testimony. I have to repeat myself. People, had no idea who this was, to the point that they actually, find the victim and they actually scrounge for tweets and be like, guys, I think Emmy Jones is the victim. It's that unsubstantial that people have to make gay game theories like that. That's so moronic. So Brony Fandont, if you have any evidence, go ahead and post it. But if you haven't already in 2 weeks, then I have no idea what you could post. I have no idea if I could believe it, if it's real or fake. Because so far your credibility, it's not very good, to be entirely honest.